be me. Cole, 5 years old. Sitting on my front porch reading a book about dinosaurs. I'm small for my age. With glasses that are too big for my face and a tendency to trip over my own feet. My mother says I'm sensitive. My father says I'm bookish. Both mean the same thing. I'm not like the other boys. A moving truck pulls up next door. I watch over the top of my book as a family unloads furniture. Boxes. A bicycle. And then a girl appears. She's my age. Maybe a little taller. With scraped knees and hair that's escaping from 2 uneven pigtails. She marches across the lawn like she owns it. Stops in front of my porch. Puts her hands on her hips. You look boring. Come catch frogs with me. I blink. I'm reading. You can read later. Frogs are now? I don't know how to argue with that. I set down my book. Follow her to the pond behind our houses. She catches 3 frogs in the first 10 minutes. I try to catch one. I slip on a mossy rock. I fall into the pond. The water is cold and murky and full of startled frogs. I flail. Coughing. Completely soaked, she grabs my arm and hauls me out with surprising strength. I stand there dripping, shivering, mortified. You're clumsy. She says, I know. I'll protect you. What? You're my friend now. I'll protect you. That's what friends do. She takes off her denim jacket. It's too big for her. A hand-me-down from an older cousin, and wraps it around my shoulders. I'm Ren. Cole. Nice to meet you. Cole. Don't fall in any more ponds. I'll try. Elementary school? Ren punches Tommy Harrison for calling me 4 eyes. She gets detention for a week. She says it was totally worth it. I bring her cookies every day after school while she's stuck inside. She says they're the best cookies she's ever had. My mom made them. I don't tell her that. Middle school. I grow 6 inches in 1 year and become somehow even more awkward. Ren stays exactly the same. Confident. Fearless. Always moving. She joins the soccer team and becomes the star striker. I join the debate team and become the star debater. We're an odd pair. But no one questions it. We've been inseparable for so long that Cole and Ren are just one word. Cole and Ren. High school. I break my arm. Falling off my bike. Ren drives me to the hospital in her dad's old truck. Still wearing her soccer uniform. Still covered in mud. How did you even fall? You were on a flat road. There was a squirrel. A squirrel. It looked at me. I swerved. You swerved for a squirrel. It was a very judgmental squirrel. She stays with me in the ER. Makes the doctor explain every step of the procedure. And holds my good hand while they set the bone. When they're done, she says, You're an idiot. But you're my idiot. I'm your best friend. Same thing. College. We go to different schools, but text every day. She comes to visit me during finals week with a care package. Soup. Energy drinks. And a handwritten list of reasons why I'm going to pass my exams. Number 7 is because I'll be very disappointed if you don't. And you hate disappointing me. She's right. I pass all my exams. I come to visit her during her veterinary internship. She's exhausted. Covered in animal hair. But her eyes light up when she sees me. You came. You said you were tired. I brought coffee. You drove 3 hours to bring me coffee. It's good coffee. Fair trade. Single origin? You're insane. You're welcome. We sit in the break room of the animal hospital drinking coffee while she tells me about the golden retriever who ate a sock and the cat who somehow got stuck in a wall. I listen to every word. I always listen to every word. It started about 6 months ago. Small things at first. Things I might not have noticed if I weren't so attuned to her. She shows up to our weekly coffee meetup wearing a dress. A real dress with flowers on it. I've known her for 20 years. I've seen her in jeans, in soccer shorts, in mud-covered overalls, in a tuxedo for prom. She said dresses were impractical for dancing. I've never seen her in a dress. You're staring. You're wearing a dress. It's laundry day. You own other clothes. Maybe I wanted to try something new. Is that a crime? No. You look different. Different good or different bad? Different? Unexpected? Good. Unexpected? I'm still processing. She laughs. But there's something nervous in it. Something I've never heard before. The next week, she's wearing lipstick. Just a subtle shade. Barely noticeable. But I notice everything about her. You're wearing lipstick. It's tinted lip balm. It's practical. It has SPF. Since when do you care about SPF? Since I became an adult who doesn't want skin cancer? She touches her lips self-consciously. I feel a strange flutter in my chest. I ignore it. I'm very good at ignoring things. She starts touching me more. Not in a weird way. Just more. She adjusts my collar before a dinner with friends. You looked rumpled. I always look rumpled. I know. I'm helping. She brushes a strand of hair out of my eyes while we're watching a movie. You need a haircut. I like it long. It's in your eyes. You can't see the screen. I've seen this movie before. Then you don't need to see it. She puts her hand on my shoulder while we're walking through the park. Just resting there. Light and casual. Like it's nothing. Like my heart isn't doing gymnastics in my chest. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why she's different. I don't know why I can't stop thinking about her. We're at a bar with friends. A guy approaches Ren. Tall. Good-looking. The kind of guy who probably owns a boat. He leans on the bar next to her. Smiles. Says something that makes her laugh. I feel a surge of something hot and unpleasant in my chest. Who's that? Jake asks. Nodding toward the guy. I don't know. He's hitting on Ren. I noticed. You're gripping your beer bottle very tightly. It's a tense bottle. Jake gives me a look. The kind of look that says, I know something you don't. You know. If you're jealous, you could just tell her. I'm not jealous. Sure. And I'm the Queen of England. The guy leans closer to Ren. She glances at me. Our eyes meet. She steps away from the guy. Says something that makes his smile falter. He leaves. She comes over to me. You looked uncomfortable. I was fine. You were gripping your beer bottle like you wanted to strangle it. It was a very annoying beer bottle. She laughs. Bumps my shoulder with hers. Don't worry. I'm not interested in guys who own boats. How do you know he owns a boat? He told me within the first 30 seconds. It was very important to him that I knew about the boat. What did you tell him? That I get seasick. She invites me to dinner. Just us. Like old times. We have dinner just us all the time. This is different. It's a special occasion. What's the occasion? Tuesday. Tuesday is the occasion. I arrive at her apartment at 7 p.m. She opens the door, and my brain stops working. She's wearing a dress. Not the casual sundress from before, but a real elegant. I'm going somewhere important dress. Her hair is done. Her makeup is perfect. And she's holding a bouquet of flowers. You brought flowers? They're for you. You brought me flowers. Is that weird? It's weird. I knew it was weird. I should have brought wine. Everyone brings wine. I don't know why I brought flowers. Ren. They're beautiful. Thank you. She exhales. Relieved. Okay. Good. Come in. I made pasta. You don't cook. I'm learning. I watched 17 YouTube videos. The kitchen is a disaster. But the pasta is edible. probably. The pasta is actually pretty good. We eat at her small kitchen table, candles flickering between us. She's nervous. I can tell by the way she keeps fidgeting with her napkin. I don't understand why she's nervous. This is just us. It's always been just us. Halfway through dinner, she reaches across the table and touches my hand. Just her fingers. Light against my knuckles, coal. I need to tell you something. Okay. I've been trying to figure out how to say this for weeks. Months. Actually, maybe years. I don't know. Time is weird. Ren. You're rambling. I know. I'm sorry. She takes a deep breath, looks me in the eye. I like you. Not just as a friend. I mean, I do like you as a friend. You're my best friend. But I like you romantically. I have for a while. And I've been trying to show you the dresses, the lipstick, the touching. But you're very oblivious. And I'm not very good at this. And I'm probably ruining everything right now. Ren. And if you don't feel the same way, that's fine. We can just pretend this never happened. I'll move to another city. Change my name. Become a hermit. Ren. What? I open my mouth to respond. But my brain is completely blank. She's looking at me with those eyes. Those familiar, beautiful eyes. And I can't find a single word. I need to bathroom. I stand up, nearly knock over my chair, and flee to the bathroom. I stand there staring at myself in the mirror, trying to remember how to breathe, and then I hear her through the door. Muffled, but clear. What am I doing? I'm going to die of embarrassment. Why did I wear this dress? He probably thinks I've lost my mind. I'm his best friend, and I'm acting like a complete idiot. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Now everything is ruined. He's going to come out of that bathroom and say, "Let's just be friends." And I'll have to smile and pretend it's fine when actually my heart is breaking into a million pieces. She groans. Loud and dramatic. I'm going to move to Alaska. No. Antarctica. Penguins don't judge you. Penguins are understanding. I'll live among the penguins and never speak to another human again. I open the bathroom door. She freezes. Her face goes from despair to horror in 0.3 seconds. Her ears turn bright red. They always do when she's embarrassed. I know this. I know everything about her. How much of that did you hear? All of it? Including the penguins? Oh, God. She covers her face with both hands. I'm not here. You can't see me. This is a hallucination. You're hallucinating. Ren. I'm a ghost. I died of embarrassment. My spirit is speaking to you from beyond the grave. Ren. I gently pull her hands away from her face. Her eyes are squeezed shut. Look at me. I can't. Please. She opens her eyes. They're shiny with unshed tears. She looks terrified. I've never seen Ren terrified before. She's always been the brave one. I'm sorry. She whispers. I ruined everything. You didn't ruin anything. I made it weird. It was already weird. I was already weird about you. I just didn't know how to say it. What? I take a deep breath. Ren. I like you too. Romantically. I've liked you for months. Maybe longer. I just didn't realize what it was. I thought I was just... I don't know. Confused. But I wasn't confused. I was falling in love with my best friend. And I was too scared to admit it. She stares at me. You. You like me? Yes. Since when? I don't know exactly. Sometime between the dress and the lipstick and the way you held my hand in the hospital when I broke my arm. Actually, probably before that. Probably since the pond. Probably since you gave me your jacket and said you'd protect me. Her eyes fill with tears. Real tears this time. You're not just saying that. I'm not just saying that. I've been jealous of every guy who's ever looked at you. I nearly broke a beer bottle last week because some boat guy was hitting on you. I know. Jake told me. Jake told you. Jake tells me everything. He's very invested in our relationship. We don't have a relationship. We could. If you want. She steps closer. Her hands are still trembling. Cole. I've loved you my whole life. I just didn't know the word for it until recently. I've loved you, too. I just didn't know I was allowed to. I lean in. She meets me halfway. The kiss is soft. Tentative. Like we're both testing the waters. Her lips taste like the wine we had at dinner. Her hand comes up to rest on my cheek. My hand finds her waist. When we break apart, she's smiling. That real, unguarded smile I've known since we were 5 years old. Well, she says, that was worth the wait. All 20 years of it. Don't exaggerate. I'm not. I've wanted to do that since high school. I just didn't know it. The next day, we meet Jake for coffee. We're holding hands. Jake takes one look at us, sets down his coffee, and closes his eyes. Finally. What? Finally. I've been watching you two dance around each other for years. Do you know how painful that is? Do you know how many times I wanted to grab you both by the shoulders and just shake you? It's been a few months. I say, it's been years. Cole. Years. I've seen the way you look at her. I've seen the way she looks at you. I've been dropping hints since college. I once said, and I quote, "You two should just date already." Remember what you said? No. You said, "We're just friends." And I said, "Friends don't look at each other like that." And you said, "Like what?" And I said, "Like you're the only two people in the room?" And then you changed the subject to dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs. I know. That's not the point. Ren is laughing so hard, she's crying. Jake points at her. And you called me at 2 a.m. last month to ask if I thought Cole might possibly have feelings for you. I said yes. I said absolutely yes. I said he's been in love with you since the pond. And you said, "But what if he's not?" And I said, "Then I'll eat my own shoe." Well, my shoe remains uneaten. Congratulations. He stands up, pulls us both into a hug. I'm happy for you. Genuinely. But also you owe me for all the emotional labor I've performed over the past decade. We'll buy you dinner. You'll buy me many dinners. Telling our parents is surprisingly easy. My mom cries. I always knew Ren was the one. The way she protected you. The way she looked at you. A mother knows these things. Mom, you told me last year that I should find a nice girl. I meant Ren. I always meant Ren. I was just waiting for you to figure it out. My dad shakes Ren's hand. Welcome to the family officially. You've been unofficially part of it since you pulled him out of that pond. Thank you. Mr. Chen. Call me David or Dad. Either is fine. Ren's parents are equally unsurprised. Her mom hugs me so tight I can't breathe. Her dad, a retired firefighter with arms like tree trunks, gives me a long, appraising stare. You know. I've watched you two since you were kids. I've seen the way you look at her. I've seen the way she looks at you. I was wondering when you'd finally get your act together. So, you're okay with this. I'm more than okay. But if you hurt her, you'll bury me. I know. No. She'll bury you. I'll just help dig the hole. Be me. Cole. 29. Still a history teacher. Still a little clumsy. Still completely in love with my wife, Ren and I got married on a perfect autumn day. The ceremony was in the park near the pond where we first met. Jake was the best man. His speech was exactly what you'd expect. I've known Cole and Ren for over a decade. I've watched them save each other from ponds, from broken bones, from bad dates, from themselves. They've always been a team. They just didn't know it. Today, they're making it official. It's about damn time. We have 3 kids. Triplets. Because apparently the universe has a sense of humor. 2 girls and a boy. Lily, Rose, and Ash. They're 3 years old. They're chaos incarnate. They have Ren's fearless energy and my tendency to trip over things. Lily wants to be a veterinarian like her mom. Rose wants to be a princess. Firefighter. Astronaut. Ash just wants to catch frogs. Last night, we were on the porch. The kids finally asleep. Ren's head on my shoulder. Cole. Yeah. Remember when you fell in the pond? Vividly. I still have nightmares about that mossy rock. That was the moment I decided. Decided what? That you were my person. You were clumsy and scared and completely hopeless. And I knew right then that I was going to protect you for the rest of my life. I kissed her hair. You have every single day. And I'm not stopping now.